From the network, we use Bootstrap, which is the tool from Debian. When you install a Debian from a CD-ROM, in fact, inside it's using Bootstrap. For CentOS, I'm myself the Debian maintainer for the YUM package. I did that because it was left over from the previous maintainer, and nobody seems to really care about it. So GPL host is maintaining it inside Debian. DDC is able to install itself on the VPS. I'll talk about that later. About bootstrapping from network, I have many people saying, but hey, what's happening if I have a network issue? Will that work? In fact, it does really work. Our experience showed that it does work, and there's no problem with it. You can rely on it. It's fast. It's not slow like you may think, because you can set up approx, Debian proxy or Squid to cache all the network pooling of the packages that are going to be installed. And like an image is always being too old. Like every 3 months you would have to remake your images. That's not viable. When you pull from the network using YUM or Bootstrap, then you always get an up-to-date distribution, and you leave the work of having an up-to-date distribution to the guy that are writing the distribution itself. And it's as well cleaner and recommended by the distributions. About images now, I heard about that new standard image format. It seems very nice, but for us it might be a little bit too complicated. I didn't want to spend too much time writing these formats or spending too much time implementing it. So we wrote a very small system based with these three scripts: install OS, custom OS, and setup network. So this one just uncompressed and install the image. Custom OS setup files like tab and things like that. And the setup network obviously set up the IP addresses. And then about appliances, okay. So like, here's currently the templates I did. I hope you will forget about me. I did not have time to install the operating systems myself, so I just cheated here. I pulled the images from stacklet.org, okay, if you know that website, and just added the 3 scripts over here, and done. So like, it took like, what, 2 hours? Nothing more. Appliances now. So what we call appliances is an image or a pull by the network distribution, where we add a first boot script. So like, it pulls the packages from the distribution. That's the same idea that you do not want your images to get old. So like, having a first boot script that will set up pulling packages from the distribution is a way better than just having an image carrying your appliance. As well, I know that there's a company called Gigatux that has all the appliances from Turnkey Linux available. So there's like 30 images that you can install in your down zero to have it installed automatically. Okay, here it's few issues we had with them from our users' standpoint. If it sounds silly, I hope you guys will forget me. It's just things that I faced, and maybe you will find it strong ideas. The first difficulty is that Xen is still a patch. So I was really disappointed when I heard the big patch from Jeremy was rejected 6 months ago. In fact, I even, when I saw that mailing list, I never write in the current mailing list. I did once, and I said, do you realize how much work it is for a system administrator to maintain that .0 patch when we need new hardware drivers? This is just unrealistic, and it's a very difficult thing that we have to face. Over the years, I've just stopped compiling the kernels myself. It's too much time demanding, and we just use the one from distribution. So we use Debian, and I found that I'm trying to push the guys from Zen to from Citrix to help Debian guys even more, because like they're lacking of time and resources. So I hope that there's still some bugs in the BTS that needs to be addressed. I hope it's going to be addressed even better. That one, I'm not sure about it. So like, why are you guys focused on 2.618? Is that because it's the one of CentOS? I don't really know, but like it's creating issues as well in the other distributions. Like the people from Debian are using the patches from SUSE. I understand a lot that it must be very hard to keep on, but like I don't know what can be done here. I really pray for Zen.0 to be included in mainline. So hardware driver, I told it. Yeah, the console renaming issue. As well, that's something I'd like to understand is why we have to change parameters when doing VPSs. It changed over the years, right? And in production, it was quite difficult to keep on. The deploying with many servers can be quite hard. We're currently trying to work with FAI, which is a fully automated install. You just put the CD in the reader, and then it installs everything. Resource scaling. CPU is really well scheduled. We have no issues with that. But like when there's one customer sending thousands and thousands of UDP packets, then the server goes down. And then I have to use the KVM of my server. I'm not talking about the virtualization software here. I'm talking about keyboard, video, and mouse that I can get on my server. Because the .0 is not responding anymore. So that's the only way I can cut VPS that is abusing that much with network. So I definitely would need to be able to set limits here. And for I/O, I think I talked about that already directly to the view. So like all together, I go back. We love them, okay? These are really tiny, small issues. And Zen is a wonderful software. It's really stable, and for that, thanks a lot. Forget about me, about my small critics, but like, just in order to improve it, from giving you our feelings. About hosting in China and the specifics, I think it's a market that has a lot of potential, but it's quite Windows-centric. I go quick because I'm running out of time. And people seem to have a poor understanding about Linux. I'm talking about general people, not you guys here, of course. Huh? The telecommunication is rather close. It's hard to get in the market. There's like a license that you got to get from government, and there's with VPS hosting, you need lots of IP addresses, and you cannot use your own from the APNIC that you've brought for other countries. and you got to pay for API